We're in the room where I sew and keep laundry things and hang clothes even. Isn't it wonderful to have an extra room? Anyway, well, I'm getting close, so you're going to see the wrinkles. I got used to them. You can too. Anyway, I had company recently. Wonderful to have a family visit. They live in a big city, so it's like a treat. They go outside and they see lizards and birds and vegetables growing. I'm glad they appreciate it. Anyway, I was asked, how are things with my neighbors? And I said, oh, about the same. But I do have around 5 people who are very nice to me, who help me, when I need it. And one of my family members said, well, that's really pretty good for these modern times. We don't have 5. We have maybe 3 that we're friendly with. People just stick to themselves these days. So I also said to them that, a retirement community, 55 and over, it's like being in high school again, because you have groups. You have the druggies, you have the drunks, you have the criminals, you have the popular ones, you have the nerds. And so he asked me, well, the 5 people that are nice to you, which group or groups are they in? And I said, well, one's a hippie. One is like my mother. She's really she's tough. She's a tough cookie. The other one is a New Yorker who's complaining all the time, but he's very funny. He's like a comedian. And the other one is like a lady who loves to do good deeds, and she goes around helping everyone. Like she collects food for the community pantry for anyone who needs help with groceries. I did forget to tell him, the wife of the New Yorker, she's number 5. So the lady who's tough, it's funny. Her and her husband are they're so attractive and they're so active and they have lots of personalities. So to me, they're like the prom king and the prom queen. So once in a while, I have nightmares that I'm back in school again. So imagine, I never dreamed that my desire to live in a 55 plus community so I could have people my age, so I'd have something to talk about with them, like memories, what it was like in hippie days, in the 60s, etc. But it's turned into I'm in high school again. I also said to my visitor, the group I'm in, I guess I'm the religious fanatic. In high school, I was 50% hippie and maybe 50% nerd. Well, definitely that, nerd. Also, I was smart enough to get into the honors classes, and my friends were the smart ones, smart nerds. But I could never get an A in them because I'm slow. I'm capable of deep concentration, but it takes me so long to get there. So I'd get a C, and years later I'd understand what they're talking about. Anyway, that's about it. Those are my thoughts. I hope somebody's interested out there. I do miss I miss those times, the music. I had a friend whose mother went to live in a retirement community, and she said people are always complaining there, but she thought that the only thing that could really make them happy is if they were 10 years younger. Something to think about.